golden era and also what I have achieved over the last few years. And so I went on ChatGPT and I asked what I should do for my 50th. And it came up with various different things. And I decided to book a flight, book an Airbnb, took myself to Florence for 4 days and did everything. I went to the opera on my own. I went out for a solo dinner. I booked a photo shoot. Just everything. And it was absolutely incredible.
That does sound good. Forgive me if I'm not trying to sort of pour cold water on. I'm just thinking how about I would react. And my first thought would be if I really, really, really enjoyed myself, I would want to tell somebody.
Would want to tell somebody what?
I'd want to...
to share it with somebody.
I would want to share it probably alongside somebody.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to... I'd feel I was almost missing out unless I was sharing it. So did you not have that thing of, not fear of missing out, but almost the sadness that somebody else wasn't sharing it?
No, that's how I would have felt a few years back.
Okay, interesting.
But I feel so fulfilled in myself that just to have the experiences and enjoy it on my own was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and then I suppose the second thing is whether there's still a feeling, and this is a bit old-fashioned, of people sort of staring at you and saying, "Oh, poor her."
Yeah, and when you introduced me and said that obviously there's a real divide camp here. There's the sort of, oh, how sad, she's lonely, she's on her own, and what a way to spend her birthday. And there is the other camp of, I wish I could do that. And funny enough, on the tram going into Florence, I met a lovely couple and we were sort of chatting, and she said, oh my God, I could never do that on my own. So there's a real divide there. But do you know what? I really don't care about what anybody else thinks anymore about what I'm doing or the fact that I'm doing it on my own, because I'm happy and I'm enjoying it.
I've noticed, though, with Gen Z, and that's, I guess, people under 28, let's say, that they very much do things on their own, that maybe particularly single women going on holiday alone, knowing that they'll meet other people just like them, is a real thing now.
Yeah, and there's obviously lots of, companies and organisations that arrange things. And I did think about, maybe booking something and doing it as an organised trip. But actually, I part of what I do is, I like to walk the walk and do what I do within my coaching business. And so I wanted to show others that you build the confidence when you actually go and do it yourself on your own.
And any moment where you've had a doubt, just a little moment.
Oh, yes.
Go on then. How does the doubt take shape in your mind?
Okay, well, the doubt actually happened when I was on the tram going into Florence, flew into Pisa, got on the coach, and then literally got dumped on this kind of, on this estate in the middle of nowhere, this sort of trading estate. The coach driver didn't speak English, kind of shooed us all off the coach. And then I was just like, oh my gosh, where am I? How do I get there? And had a little bit of a wobble of, oh gosh, what have I done? And then just a couple of deep breaths and just decided that, I knew what I needed to do. And that's what mobile phones are for. That's what data's for. And figured it out. And when I got to my Airbnb, the minute I'd had a shower, the minute I'd got changed, gone for a coffee, I was just so excited to be there. Well, so the wobbles happen.
Happy birthday, belatedly. Naomi, thank you.
Thank
Brilliant.
you so much.
So interesting. Naomi Holbrook chose to spend her 50th on her own. What about that? Have you done that and just thought, actually, do you know what? It's that thing of liking your own company. It's a good sign.